The date is November 24, 2017. Want to wish everyone a happy belated Thanksgiving. Now we're on Black Friday, and you're not doing any shopping. You're here with us here on the West Texas Sport Network. This presentation of WT basketball. James Hadnot on the mic with you, with Angelo Pontello as the color commentator. And this matchup between the three-time national champion in the NCAA Southwestern Christian Eagles and the West Texas A&M Buffaloes, number 10 ranked, highest ranked in school history. Ryan Quaid at the jump with Casey Cole. Cole ends up with it, gets it to Fred Richardson, and we're off here in play between West Texas and Southwestern Christian. This is Austin Lobo. He'll take the free throw line jumper. A collision there in the paint. Gotch in the starting lineup ends up with the basketball. And so to the corner, Jordan Evans for three, knocks it down. Jordan Evans had a career-high 7 triples last time out, as we see Sean Scott dribbling under the basket. This is Richardson. Floater attempt, no good. Rebound grabbed by Ryan Quaid. And so the starters on the floor for WT, David Chavlovic and Jordan Evans at the guard spot. Gotch now into the starting lineup for the injured Tommy Gove. At the forward, Gage Prim and Ryan Quaid, as David Chavlovic knocks down the three-point jumper.
James, it seems like that magic is still continuing even here at the Bank Center.
So an early 6-0 lead, WT now on the break. This is Chavlovic with the basketball. Finds Quaid. And Gotch has the ball stolen. Sean Scott going all the way and lays it in. So the fans will sit down as Sean Scott, co-defensive player in the Sooner Athletic Conference last year, shows you what he does best with the steal. Led his team last year in steals and was 6th nationally in steals per game. Gotch unleashes the three, and WT is 3 for 3 from behind the arc to start this game. 9 points for West Texas, as they have a 9-2 lead, about 2 minutes gone here in the first half. Diaz high-low has the ball stolen by Gage Prim, reigning defensive player of the week. Jordan Evans unleashes another three. Lead. So a 10-point lead for West Texas here, 12-2 the score, and those threes, it makes perfect sense as WT leads the conference in 3-point field goals per game at more than 11. And they're 15th nationally in that category. So the number 10 ranked team boosted on all cylinders here early. The starters for Southwestern Christian, Fred Richardson III, the leading scorer, Austin Lobo and Victor Diaz in the backcourt, and then Casey Cole and Sean Scott. Richardson now drives the lane, moves the ball all the way around. This is Lobo. So Lobo with the drive to Cole. A lot going on, and that's a travel on Southwestern Christian.
And I knew that was too good to be true there that time. Lobo there looked like he took a little more steps than he anticipated, or correction, Cole, if you will, taking a little more steps than he anticipated, and the rest were right there to call the foul.
So West Texas forces the turnover. Has great defense there by Southwestern Christian, as Coach John Mack had to have lit a fire under them here early, as they have allowed those 4 3-pointers from West Texas. A little bit more of a press defense, full court man-to-man, the idea. This is Chavlovic, steps into a 3, air ball. Evans with the hustle, and it'll stay WT basketball.
Rare air miss there from outside the arc by Chavlovic, but we know that he's going to look to do something to make up for that.
As they find Quaid on the dive under the basket. 14 points now for West Texas, as we have another traveling violation, another turnover, as Southwestern Christian has 19 turnovers a game. with the 2 early TOs. Rylan Gerber now enters the game. Gerber has it now. This is Chavlovic. Baseline, 2 defenders on him, and so with the ball being tipped out, West Texas will take it out under the basket. Victor Lewis now coming in the game. North Platte Community College transfer. And West Texas with the injury bug, as 3 important players for WT have sustained injuries. Tommy Gove with a knee, and both Drew Evans and C.J. Jennings as they the lob to Ryan Quaid and the foul.
Oh, that's just wrong, James. They just did him dirty there, right there. Just a wide open shot. Ryan Quaid with that massive body frame, able to get the dunk and one upcoming.
And so Ryan Quaid introduces himself to a couple of Southwestern Christian defenders as he puts 2 Eagles in the rim. Now at the free throw line for the and one, an old-fashioned 3-point play. Ryan Quaid shooting at 66% from the free throw line. And the free throw is good for Quaid. So now 5 points for Ryan Quaid. Jordan Evans leads West Texas with 6, and WT leads by 15 here early. Casey Cole finds the ball on the block and lays it in off the glass. So that stops an 11-0 run for West Texas, as they have now a 13-point lead. Lewis, one-handed pass out of control. So it'll be a turnover for West Texas, their first, check that, second of the day. And that's going to be the interesting stat to look for. If Southwestern Christian wants to defeat WT, they're going to have to turn the Buffs over. The Buffs average 9.5 turnovers a game. That leads the Lone Star Conference in least amount of turnovers per. As Michael Williams steps into the jumper, it's good. And on the defensive end, Southwestern Christian forces 20.7 turnovers a game, which leads the Sooner Athletic Conference. Another turnover there. This is Michael Williams. Slows things down in transition.
And we've seen a little similar pattern here for the WT Buffs here. They always get off to that fast start, but then as soon as they get that fast start going off, they let up just a little bit on the gas pedal, and that allows the other team an opportunity to try to come back and get some points.
So Fred Richardson III will go to the free throw line on the other side of this break. West Texas leads 17-6 here early, behind 4 from 5 from behind the arc. We'll be back on the West Texas Sport Network.